That's it, dude. Heck yeah. A nice squeeze. And put some echo
Put some
on
music, yeah. What's better quality? A AI that could create the perfect picture or a person that creates the perfect picture? Either they're both perfect, or is it the other question where
Is this show a musical, Joe Banks? Are we watching a musical? Are we now?
this is produced by Disney?
You know, like.
I'm gonna mess with that right now. All right. Anyway, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Me Podcast. It's me, Joey, my co-host Sal, and we are back with some more anime, y'all.
It's
springtime.
Okay, let's bring it into anime. It is. I'm trying to come up with a theme for this month. If you didn't notice, and I've got nothing. You know, it's because we've survived how many months so far of 2025?
4 months.
26. Oh my gosh, did you hear me say 2025?
25. I wish it was 2025.
Yeah. Oh man, back when it
was cool.
We're gonna keep that. You know, we're doing that thing where it's like, oh man,
Yeah.
I wish it was like, you know, before 2020 or before, and you just always keep doing it. But now it's just gonna be like, man, I wish it was less.
Take me back. We had 24-hour Walmarts. We had
dude.
That was a thing. We took that for granted, bro.
All 24-hour things are gone away.
Except for Waffle House.
That's why they be fighting though. They're all like, they're just fighting for their life, literally fighting for their life. You know. Anyway, by the way,
yes,
Animemi. Have you heard of it?
I have heard of it.
Do you know what Animemi is? Oh well, let me tell you. Animemi is a podcast where two friends show each other anime. We teach you how to watch, listen, and love anime. First episode at a time, everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Everywhere you listen to podcasts, where you watch podcasts, that is where we are. And today's anime that we have for y'all is a little show called Ghost Concert Missing Songs.
Walk me through it, Daddy. Let me just start with walk me through it. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. It's sub only. I watched it while I was half awake, half asleep. That's bad. And also
delirious.
Really, honestly, this is perfect. All I have is questions, so give me some answers. But before we do, you know what time it is. Do we have a little soundbite where it goes, Salvador reads a terrible son, or Salvador terribly synopsis. Right, let me give you one more. Let me give you one more clean version of it. All right, ready? Go for it and go.
Terrible synopsis.
That's it, dude. Heck yeah. A nice squeeze. And put some echo
Put some
on
music,
yeah. Which, by the way, I'm typing into my Crunchyroll to find this show, and I see that Ghost Stories pops up, and then a bunch of other ghost shows. I'm like, we got to watch these other ghost shows, and also I've never finished Ghost Stories. Spoiler, I need to finish that.
So let's continue watching.
Yeah, we need we did that. We dropped the synopsis just recently, or not a synopsis, a review of another show.
Yeah,
I'm gonna finish Ghost Stories. We should do a review of that, full review. Okay. Yeah. Before I forget, all right, here we go. In a world. Okay. Ghost Concert Missing Songs. The year is 2045. Singing is forbidden, and an AI system called Mux Miku S. Okay.
Miku S, yeah.
Creates music in place of people. Seria Aiba, Seria Aiba, a high school girl who can see spirits, lives quietly under the rules until one day she hears a real human voice singing. Following the song, Syria discovers the source, a ghost. Now Syria must decide whether to stay silent or risk everything to bring music back to the world. Hey, actually, it has the world in there. The world.
The world. Just like just like that Queen song. Everybody says it doesn't have that of the world part.
Of the world. Oh,
it's like at the very end because we are the champions. People are like, it doesn't end with of the world. Like, yeah, it does. Mandela effect.
Mandela effect. Yes. Of the world.
Yeah. Simply because there's that long pause, and then he comes in. The world.
Yeah. And everybody else is like, they got their song from
Just because everybody skipped the song after it was done. Yeah, cut out that last part.
They cut that last part out. You're like, hey, hold them up.
It's because the file was too big to upload it. They need to cut the last part
out. Okay. So, like usual, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about this show, and you're gonna have to walk me through it. But then I read the synopsis, and the synopsis has everything I ever wanted.
All the answers.
Oh, okay. You know what? Now I get it. But I don't get it. By the way, the year is 2045.
Yeah, it's less than 20 years away.
Oh my god, that's the part I was like. That part. It's 2045. And everything's the future. We've been trying to do this since 1985. Okay, like we've been trying to predict the future since, Marty McFly had a shrinking coat, and one size fits all coat.
Self-tying shoes, actual hoverboard. Yes. It's like as soon as we got past the actual Back to the Future 2010, it was like, all right, what are we doing, man?
Yeah, forget it. We tried to figure out what the future's going to look like. The closest movie is Idiocracy. Watch it, and you'll understand what it is. That's what future will look like. That they've got almost everything right so far in Idiocracy.
That or The Simpsons.
They predicted all. Though they did, it was kind of interesting though. Like a lot of those cars look like actual, like not Teslas, but like Teslas. Electric cars, like
little smart cars and stuff. Like the Leaf.
I feel like they really are like predicting the actual future, but it's only because it's 2045. It's 2026. Yes, less than 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Everything. I mean, our overlord, Amazon. Is going to be delivering our rations. That's what she's like. Oh, your detergent's shown up, but just enough detergent to wash your clothes for the day that you're wearing
for the
that day.
Yeah,
your one white outfit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got
the full-on jumpsuit,
just the a zip-up jumpsuit. You go to work, work in, like it's all the same color.
It's all in Amazon warehouse.
Yeah, we're all just delivering products to the cosmos now. Like the aliens are now like, and we just
one day shipping.
Yeah, we're sending. That's what this spaceship that was Artemis 2. That's what they're doing. They're just mapping out a new Amazon route to the moon. You know what I'm saying? They're just setting up the Amazon route. But like, they had the drone delivering bots.
Yeah, they got the little. They're the ones that have little carts, right? The little robots that run around the street.
Hey, that's in LA, I think, too. Like somewhere else, New York, I think they have the little like.
I think so. I know I've seen it before. Like carts. Like they flip over or whatever, trying to go up the curb.
Yeah, I love all those.
Like, my package supposed to be here. Where's it at?
Upside down, just doing this. Just robot legs. There's also the taxi car in this show. It looks like a bus, kind of. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
I think they're doing it in Vegas right now. Yeah. Oh, dude, don't do it. But I did it. Did I tell you I did that? I did it. I did the Waymo.
You did it?
Okay,
How was it?
How
scary was it?
It was scary, but not in the way you think. Not scary as in like, oh, I'm gonna die. It was more like scary, like, oh, this is the future and it's working. And what else does the future have for us? Honestly, like that's what I was like. This is crazy.
If it's anything like that, 4.5 minute parking before it starts adding fees every minute.
Nickel and diming you on purpose. Like, hey, this sorry, we charge by the hour, and we went in circles. You know, I've seen a couple fails where like they'll get in honking matches, or just recently actually there was a little girl like that got hit by a Waymo. I think in Austin, but
it's probably Austin. There's been one that's gone down the wrong ways,
but she was totally fine. I think it only like barely tapped her. Like the Waymo was able to stop or sense it in time after it was like running. The little girl just like ran out from behind something, you know, as little girls do.
Yeah, as kids.
But it, because of all the sensors, it was able to stop and not hurt her. But I was like, let that be somebody else really driving.
Yeah,
we are totally off subject. All right, cut all that. Okay. Future Joe Angel, cut all that out. We're talking about Ghost Concert. Okay, we open on Katy Perry. She's doing the Super Bowl.
She just flew down.
She just flew down from the rafters. You remember this? And then the dancing
crazy.
Shark. You know, like, that's what I was reminded of as I'm watching this. I'm like, hey, yo, concerts from the future are going to be just like Katy Perry's Super Bowl halftime all the time. That's all you get now.
The way she jumped off to you, that was hilarious. She's like, jumped off like a bird.
Does not look real. Like, she like... insert the jump. Insert the Katy Perry jump. Just like, I'm glad there's no like cameras on me doing stuff all the time, because they're like, did you see Sal how he jumps? He jumps. It's hilarious. Okay, let me pull up the very few notes. I'll read them real quick and then you go off. I got nothing here. Okay, see here. I want to get. I put in here. I can't wait for this tooth sensor. She's like brushing her teeth, and then like you can see her teeth like being brushed on her mirror. And I'm like,
it's got like a camera on the toothbrush.
And then it says like 100%, like it, like as if, okay, all of your teeth have been washed, you know, like
clean.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think about this, but now that I think about it, now Joe Angel, what's that little chip that we're gonna get in the back of our neck here?
The
Neuralink, the Neuralink.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm thinking about with the Neuralink is that, yo, a check engine light on your body. Think about it, Joe Angel. You
look at your 24/7.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I would pull up my. We would just be looking at your phone, and your phone would have check engine light on there for your body, and it always be on. Just always.
Why you always have this? What's that notification? It says it's been on for 385 days.
Yeah, my Neuralink tells me I need water. Like, and all I keep drinking is soda and energy drinks. Yeah. Just
it's got water in it.
Yeah, it's just all check engine lights, just like. But if you imagine, you could like figure out if something's wrong with you. Like my heart, your teeth aren't fully scrubbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, she washes her teeth. And also, let's see here. There was something about Rainbow Road. Oh yeah, that's right. There, the HOV lane is the Rainbow Road in the future, which is dope. I want to be riding that Rainbow Road. The what is that called? The is it HOV? It's another word for HOV lane.
Totally?
No. It's like carpool, the carpool lane.
Yeah, the carpool lane.
I don't know if they call it that.
It's when you just keep a skeleton from Halloween in the front.
Always high occupants. Okay, and then let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna just call her Abby, because I can't. How do you say her name? Our protagonist.
So it's Cydia. Iba.
But Abby. is the one who's doing the singing and dancing during the Super Bowl. This is where I get really lost though, because then they're like, we're opening up on this, and the synopsis is music has been banned.
Yeah.
Right? Singing is illegal.
It's like music has been banned. This is the story of how I died, or the first time I died.
Yes.
Something like that.
But I'm like, but Joe Angel, she's singing in front of everybody, and they're all cheering. How?
So I was trying to figure out, because I don't know if that was like a dream sequence or what, or if it was like a Quentin Tarantino thing or something.
Okay. You know what? Now that you say that, maybe it was just a dream, because I don't know, the rings were all floating in the air, and she was flying, and then she was like bigger than life at one point, but then I was like, but this is just the future. Maybe
they did that in Demon Hunters.
In Demon,
they were cool with it.
yeah, that's what I said. K-pop Demon Hunters. They were like, oh yeah,
everybody was okay with them flying.
They're like, they were like, this isn't weird, right? They just showed up and they got strings attached to them. I don't see the strings either. How are they doing this? Yeah, so I can't tell what is real or what's not real. And then music is banned, but then people are singing. But then I guess there must be a music police, which I think shows up in here. You let me know if that happened. Also, let's see here. Abby ends up eating Taco Bell, and she's possessed by a demon because she's got stomach problems. You know what I'm saying? She's over there in the garage.
Fighting for her life.
Fighting for she's like, the gordita. Too much sour cream, the fire sauce, and then some girl shows up with a priest. I don't know, Joe Angel. Okay, set me straight, bro. What am I? What? And then mucus. That's just music with the words barely even jumbled around.
Yeah.
Maybe this anime is actually drawn and written by AI. I hope that's in the facts later. All right, set me straight. Figure this out. I've got some other notes, but tell me.
So we got her. So we got, obviously from the synopsis, music has been banned. It's only written by AI. People can't write it.
That's true.
So they have the overlords who can tell the difference between music, human voice, and AI voice. So they have all the birds were spies, obviously. So they have all the pigeons watching everybody.
Birds aren't real.
So they're birds aren't real. Birds are spies. If it flies, it's spies.
Is that part of the like birds aren't real, like like the mantra or the part of the religion, flies is
okay. So we get the whole thing where she is meeting one of her friends, and she goes to an alley or something because she hears something, and there's this like cloud in the shapeshifter that comes up, starts chasing after her, gets her, but then it goes to homeboy waiting on her. She shows up like everything's fine. It's like, oh, it took so long. Sorry, there was just a cat in the alley or something.
Okay, so that actually happened.
Yeah, that actually happened. But it turns out she actually got possessed by a ghost, because she kind of like, the ghost starts taking over, starts talking to the guy like, oh, hey, you're pretty cute and stuff, and starts filling up on him. And then she goes, you want these lips, don't you? And I think she
that's right. Okay, yeah,
I can't remember that part.
So this demon that has possessed her is a little too sexy. Okay, she's trying to. She's a little forward. Her name is Cleopatra. I don't know if that's the actual Cleopatra, like the Cleopatra we all know, or is it just right? Okay, go on.
Yeah. Okay. She gets possessed, but she's Abby's fighting to take back control, and so she takes back control. They end up running off, and then the priest and the other girl that show up are kind of like the. So another thing is media. It goes back to the whole medium thing, like people who can see ghosts and everything.
That's right.
So they can tell that she's possessed or whatever. So they come in to like get rid of the demon that's possessing her, who is Cleopatra of the past.
Okay, the actual Cleopatra.
Yeah, the actual ghost of Cleopatra possessing her, and then they start duking it out, battling.
Which looks super great. Like the lightning bolts and the
her
color.
snakes.
Yo, it looks legit good. All right.
Legit good. And then she calls in the backup, which was Julius Caesar and oh my gosh, who was the other guy?
Julius Caesar and
it wasn't
I think
Hercules.
was it Dean Cain? No, I'm just kidding.
Dean Cain? Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. A pimp. She got a pimp out there. Well, yeah. So what's happening is these ghosts are being summoned, and they're like they're actually, but they're possessing people's bodies. So, which I'm like, what does that have to do with music being banned? But then all of a sudden, during the battle, this show turns into a musical. Is this show a musical, Joe Banks? Are we watching a musical? Are we now?
This is produced by Disney.
Like, is it a musical? Is this gonna happen? Right? Because like that sequence, I was like, okay, we're watching it and the show's over because this is the outro. This is not the ending. This is not the ending. This is happening during the show, right? This happened during the show. Okay.
She's exorcising demons through music, like
through the power of music. Yeah, like K-pop demon hunters, dude. Like they're bringing all of this together. AI taking over the world, doing AI music, and now we have a musical anime. Tell me, for real, do you know, is this a musical anime?
From the categories that I saw, it wasn't depicted as a musical anime.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's depicted. I'm not gonna say musical because it doesn't say musical. It just says music. It says music and science fiction.
Okay.
And so,
okay.
But yeah, so they do that. She exercises Cleopatra from her. Turns to find out she's a medium. She could see ghosts, and she has these hidden powers now that have been awakened. And so she goes back to her apartment to kind of like tell her friends, hey, yeah, I can see ghosts, whatever. All the while, we go back to the priest and the other girl, and it's like they're like maybe at a safe house with other people who can see and battle spirits. And they're talking about her, like, okay, like, hey, because even during that fight, too, the priest is all like, well, a human shouldn't last that long with the spirit. So there's something special about her to where
you know what it is. You know what the difference is? It's the hair. It's the hair color. If you have both pink and purple hair,
blue,
guess what? You're the main character. You're the main
character. You're MC.
You are the MC. Okay, everybody else NPCs. Okay.
Yeah, but we get that her friends obviously kind of freak out, dip on her. She calls the priest, or she calls the other girl. I wrote her name down.
The one that was there fighting Cleopatra.
Yeah. Her name.
I didn't get it either.
Hang on, let me look it up real quick. Her name is Kaide. Yeah, Kaide.
Yes.
Kaide like says, "Hey, don't worry. The priest is gonna go get you." Priest shows up to the apartment,
and guess who shows up?
Guess who shows up? Big Brother shows up.
Big Brother, the fun police, the fun police
because they get an alert too that there's a treaty that supposedly has been broken now on the TV. It's like a mass alert that comes out, and he's all like, "Oh," the priest is like, "Oh snap, that already went into effect." That's great. And then he tries to get her out of there. Couldn't do it. He stabs her in the neck with something, and then like, because he tries to shield her, like, "Oh, hang on, I got you." Right. Stabs her in the neck with something. They ultimately get taken out, but we get the subtext of and the dubbing of Abby saying, "This was the first time I died," and then it cuts out. It leads to speculation like, wait a minute, is this gonna be Like, can she be reborn again type stuff, or is this like
is this an isekai or
yeah, is this an isekai or something like that? And so it has a
mm-hmm.
lot of questions.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one with questions because I was like, okay, maybe I just didn't get it. Like the whole music thing still cracks me up because what was Big Brother? Big Brother was just there to get her because they found that she's connected with something, but it wasn't like she was in the shower like singing to herself and they were like, "Hey, we heard music. Get them." Like
yeah, get them. Like,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's what it was. That whole battle sequence when she sang out loud. I was looking up some stuff.
This is the I'm about to guess what it is. This is the alternate universe if Rebecca Black actually went multi-platinum gold. Like this is the universe, the tangent. You know what I'm saying? Like that we would go into, and then now music is banned because Rebecca Black ruined it for all of us. Okay, go ahead.
Ruined it for everybody.
They said.
And yeah, then we get the outro, which is pretty cool. But that is the first episode of this show.
Did the song? Did you catch all the words at the beginning when she's doing that concert? Because the song she's doing that concert maybe that's just the opening or something because she's singing what's happening, right?
I'm trying to remember.
She's like singing the song.
She's doing that, and then in the middle when she's doing the song in the middle during the fight, it's like she's talking to Cleopatra or singing to Cleopatra.
Yeah,
with the way it's like discussing things, like it's like because it's almost like she's talking about her at one point. Because you get the one scene where Cleopatra's laying down and just makes some sexy noises.
How did I not? You're like, how did I not say that yet? I forgot about that. She's like,
just a random part.
Well, that part too, and then also whoever Julius Caesar and somebody else shows up, and they're like holding her, and he's like, he goes, "Hey, you look at
this body, girl."
Yeah, exactly. She's like, "Well, maybe I'll stay in this body.
Yeah,
and you can have some fun with it." I was like, "Oh my gosh." This is 21 and over in America, 9 and under in Japan. I can't watch it. This is too much. Japan doing Japan things.
Doing Japan things.
Gonna just do whatever they want. But like at the beginning of it, I think she was singing the words like, "It's the future, 2045, and music is banned." Bam. But I was like, oh, and I think we've had this conversation before. A musical is like a movie that the dialogue or the song that's being sung is part of what is happening in the show, like
the
in
dialogue,
the movie. Yeah. So it's like the music itself serves to like move the story along. And so that's why I'm like, this has got to be a musical because she's singing like this song to Cleopatra, or singing the battle. So, it's all very relevant. So I'm not against it. I like a nice musical. I just have no idea what the heck I was watching. I want to see somebody. I was hoping to see somebody get like arrested for like humming or just whistling while they work. Get him! Get him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Book him, Nano.
But yeah, and I also saw. I mean, I commend whoever wrote this for writing this like so fast. AI music is for real here. Have you? I mean, of course you have, but there are like full-on artists on Spotify that are like AI. You've heard some of these musicians, some of the music that comes out from AI?
I've heard a couple of AI songs, yeah.
So there's a guy that like created an AI character or a person and was able to get his songs on Spotify. And then he used AI to like create a bunch of bots so that he can create a bunch of listens. Yes, and he ends up earning like $1 million.
The whole reason Drake went to court.
Is because of the fake bots, the AI bots?
Because the bots pumping up the music.
Probably, dude. I'm like, this is for real happening right now. And this show, I mean, these Japanese writers are writing like day-to-day life. It's so fast that they could almost write someone's life like live, almost like live tweeting. They're just live tweeting. That's all they're doing.
Live tweeting everything. Yeah.
This is actually happening, dude. But hey, some of the AI music, dude, is so it's pretty good. Like maybe I want to hear 50 Cent in a 1970s, soulful.
And he has some of those like redoes, like reversions of them. Like some of them be hitting.
They slap, dude. I'm like, okay, I can kind of get behind some of this. There's a guy, I won't tell you on here because I know.
Off air.
Yeah, I'll tell you off air. There's an AI guy you need to listen to. He's super great. But okay, one last thing on Spotify. They have done away with paying people who do AI music in Spotify. So if you have an AI artist and all the music is made by AI, you can't profit off of it. Like you didn't technically create it, and so it's kind of a little. That's just I'm here for that. I'm here for that. I'm also here for Rainbow Road on the freeway, bro. Like, could you imagine right now with all the traffic? The traffic you're living in.
Oh yeah, dude. I'd kill for Rainbow Road.
I don't even do it without the rails. Don't give me rails. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna risk it all,
take that chance.
Take the chance. Take the chance.
I'll go find some turtle shells. I got bananas. I got this. Maybe we can get some more answers to this anime with these facts.
Yeah, hook us up, man.
All right. Ghost Concert Subtext Missing Songs is an anime that came out April 5th, 2026.
I knew it.
As of this recording, it came out yesterday.
Yo, hey, talking about fast turnaround. You think the guy that wrote this manga then made the anime? They made it like probably Sunday. He wrote it Saturday. They animated it on Sunday. They released it on Monday, and then you and I.
Quickest turnaround ever.
It's the fastest turnaround anyone's ever seen. Like, we had a weekend, and then we're immediately doing a review on it. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
This is not AI. This is real life.
This is real life. Look at my fingers. Look how many I got.
All 6 of them on one hand.
All 6 of them on one hand.
Like you're supposed to.
But this was animated by Studio ENGI. And it was directed by Masato Jimbo with character designs by Masaki Ukihawa. Music composition was done by Junpei Fujita, Seima Kondo, and Daisuke Horikawa from Element Garden, which is a group of musical composers that just compose music for like video games, animes, a bunch of artists. There's just like a group of musicians. And so the original idea came from a mixed media of the same name called Ghost Concert, which is a mixed media song battle project that was created by Noriyasu Agemotsu at Elements Garden and Audio Entertainment, with the media mainly being musical releases, live events, and merch. But that was what Ghost Concert was, and this is actually considered a successor to Noriyasu's previous work called Symphogear Song Battle Series, which is another anime that came out a while back that has 5 seasons, I believe. So this is viewed as a successor to his previous work on that.
Song battle. Say that
battle series. Song battle series. So they're fighting with songs. This is a legit battle of the bands.
Legit battle. This is in the same universe as Scott Pilgrim versus.
Yeah, we're gonna probably see Sex Bomb pop up somewhere.
Dude, I hope so.
In the background.
This is in the same universe as Pitch Perfect too. Probably Pitch Perfect
too.
They were battling with music. You know what I'm saying?
You will see Asuko Time from K-On! Coming through.
Oh snap! Hey,
Pochi the Rock's in there somewhere.
And maybe even I don't know how Fooly Cooly gets in there, but somehow Fooly Cooly's in there.
Fooly's gonna pop up somewhere.
There's an axe guitar out there, hopefully happening in this show. So you're telling me this is just an anime, but it's based on another series of animes, or it's a spin-off,
it's like a universe. Successor a successor to another anime called Simple Gear. So but it's basically the same idea of battle songs,
but no manga
using songs. No manga. It was just another series where they're using the idea of it being a girl who can see spirits, where in the world 2045 humans are prohibited from singing, and it's replaced by a music app called Miku S, that's in charge of making music through AI and stuff.
Spelt MUICS.
MIUCS.
MIUCS. Yes. Mucus, otherwise known as music, but with just the S move.
Yeah, moved over.
The S is moved over. Okay.
So it follows Sarah Aiba, who can see spirits, but she becomes involved of a possession requiem, where she is possessed by the ghost of Cleopatra to battle in a music-themed sci-fi world. So basically, the part we're going to see a lot of historical figures in this show. That was one of his ideas and thought process creating this, was to bring in some historical figures, kind of like epic rap battles of history type stuff.
Almost. Yeah, I was about to say they're gonna be, or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
Bill and Ted's,
or there's another thing I could remember that kind of has the same kind of feel, but I was hoping that like it'd be like an after school special where then we learned some like historical facts, like say like
maybe some other episodes will get some post credits.
Some post credit stuff. They're like, hey, I'm the inventor of the light bulb. Do you think any of this music is made by AI? They wouldn't say that. These are composers. Would you say the composers that they're a group of musicians?
Yeah, so it's Element Gardens, which is a group of musicians that make music for video games, animes, other artists.
I mean, you gotta think they're using it a little bit, right? But then also, how could they be using it if the story is about like
the AI?
Yeah. The AI. It is like, I don't know, like they're battling against. This isn't looking at AI music in a good light, right? They're like, this is bad.
This is like nobody can create anymore because now it's just all robots.
Yeah,
so everybody's banned from creating.
Yeah, which I mean seems like could be a I don't know, like a commentary, like social commentary on the idea of AI music and its like musical downfalls. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be some sort of like political things being said, right? Like in this show, like about how AI shouldn't, right? I mean. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but let's just say
walk talk it and get into it.
Oh, you want to go ahead and do that? Are we ready for that? Are we ready for this?
Yeah, it's just like it's his right off the back, right off the cuss, just came out literally.
One episode.
One episode.
Sub only. I'm lost. I wrote.
This is a legit art rating so far.
Yeah, and it's probably the only review. Let that, you know what? We should put that out there. First ones to review Ghost
first review.
Concert. Missing.
It's not the first,
songs.
one of the first.
One of the first reviews out there. Where to start with this? I'm going to go ahead and call it a musical because if you're going to be battling with songs, which I'm here for, you know, like I want to know what this looks like. I don't think I've ever, I mean.
So it 8 Mile be a musical then?
How dare you? Don't you put this back on me. Yeah, probably. It's a rap musical, dog.
His name was Clarence.
Oh shoot. This show is unlike anything I've really seen. I'm trying to think if I've ever, like, I enjoy a musical. I don't know if I've ever seen like a TV show that is a musical. But I'm here for it. And it looks really good. Like, the animation is really good. Like, I really felt everything's very light and bright and colorful. It does feel really new. You can tell, like, it's like, this is like quality.
Not bad looking.
Not bad looking. There was just a small battle sequence that was pretty cool. Like,
yeah, because they're all got like some supernatural powers. Because Kata pulls out a bow and arrow just out of the air, like energy.
Oh, yo, we didn't even talk about those different like the things that happened during the battle. Like, she also, Kata, like, enters another like person's body. Like, there's she calls on some dude. And she, like, pretty much
probably another Hisoka figure, and kind of just like
that will find. It was probably Robin Hood.
They do a fusion.
Yeah. She does a fusion with Robin Hood, and she like pancakes into his body, and she's like now has his like powers or something like that.
Yeah, and
that's all really cool looking, and like it's really epic. It makes for some really epic like moments already. Let's see here. There were some parts that, like, when you were talking about with some of the friends and these people that kind of just showed up, they just show up and you don't know what's happening. So there's a little bit of a synopsis, and like the whole, like, it's the year 2045 and music is banned and stuff like that. But all the rest of the stuff is kind of like cloak and mystery. We don't know, you know, why
the world operates. Why are they?
Why her
to like hide in the shadows, and why? Who's the original idea to ban music and singing? Because even like one of the kids talks about his dad talking about the past, because it was during the parking scene. Because she had talking to Abby talked about how like, because it's more manageable, or that's why the streets are clearer and stuff, because of how like ridiculous these kind of rules are, like the parking being 4.5 minutes and then getting charged more. So there's like, all right, is what higher entity and how much of that entity, how much control does that entity have? Is it the whole world that's like this, or is it just their area that's like this? Like, it has a whole bunch of mystery streaming, just not only from like her powers, her secrets, these ghosts, these figures, but also the world that they're living in as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting, like, that part is kind of a weird one, the whole Cleopatra part. But you know, like, why Cleopatra? Was, I don't remember her being known for like her musicality. You know, like, is she like is she musical? Like,
she taught Lady Gaga how to jump off that.
Oh snap! Okay, so Cleopatra is in everybody who's ever become like someone like amazing, like Cher, and then it moved on from Cher to Katy Perry. You know. Then Lady Gaga has Cleopatra in her. Maybe that's what they're saying. But then, like, it seems like we're talking about AI too. So then I'm like, how are these connected? Like, where does this?
Because there is like a quick scene too, like right when I guess Abby regains control, starts singing. It cuts to another another chick who's like kind of either laying down or hooked up to something, to where she like opens her eyes and it's like almost like she is like in charge of unlocking her power almost, because it's like she opens her eyes, notices what's happening, and then almost gives like an like, oh yeah, hey, we're gonna do this, and kind of like unlocks her powers or something.
Or was that entity her, and this is just her
her final form,
or it's her like what do you call it when they're like
subconscious?
Yeah, subconscious and conscious. Like she's in like the Matrix, kind of like she's outside the Matrix. Just saying, like maybe that's what's happening here. There is some interesting things that are happening that I couldn't quite. And then I can't, take notes and read at the same time or watch the show at the same time too. So I'm missing a lot of it. But it was really fun though. Like I just when the music police showed up at the end, I was like, oh snap. And then I wrote down, I'm lost, but there were a lot of fun explosions. So maybe
maybe
maybe. That being said, I'd play a video game like this. Like I don't know how it would play, but
it probably just had to use the mic from Rock Band.
Yo, that would be dope. You had a remote. If you're just playing like a regular remote and every now and then you gotta like sing a little ballad real quick and then back to the video game.
Gotta do a bop real quick.
Yeah, I gotta do a bop real quick, and then that's how you get power or something. That's how you fight. If I were to give this show like a 1 out of 5, oh man, I don't even know where we can.
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5.
Ooh,
doobie doobie doos. Ad libs, musical ad libs.
1 out of 5. Katy Perry jumps. How many times you jump it off? Oh, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like that.
Every time you.
I'd probably am I gonna continue to watch this? I do like the fact that I would be on the ground floor, man. I mean, it just dropped.
Yes.
And I gotta imagine it's probably only gonna be 10 to 12 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like as an anime that's strictly an anime and not like a manga, so there's not gonna be any arc, because what are you arcing? So maybe it's gonna be pretty short. I can do that. I might just you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say right now, I'll commit to watching the next one just because I gotta find out. Is it a musical? Is it a musical?
Is it a musical? That is the question.
Do I get another song in a sequence where they're fighting and one person singing a song and the other person singing a song, and it's like battling genres? I gotta find out. So let's go ahead and put me at a 2.5. 2.5. I'm at 2.5 jumping off 2.5 times Katy Perry jumping off.
Katy Perry style.
Into the Super Bowl. Okay, where are you with this one?
See here. I thought it was interesting. I thought the idea was interesting. I picked it because it does have the stuff I love: music, ghosts, sci-fi. Mostly mainly for the music part, just because for us, music has been a integral part of our life. As far as being like musicians and stuff, and creating that way. And then the idea of also AI coming in and creating music itself, like that whole idea of, okay, like with artwork, like when the artwork stuff started coming out, the AI artwork, people were making a big deal of, okay, hey, it's gonna take away from the actual artist, and it goes to the whole thing of what's better quality, a AI that could create the perfect picture or a person that creates the perfect picture? Either they're both perfect, or is it the other question where it's the imperfections that make something beautiful and amazing? Just little details here and there that humans do that an AI can't replicate, because its whole thing is perfection or something like that. Like getting into that whole question too, because as you said, we're in the world now where all this stuff is real.
I do love that idea. The whole idea of art and where wherein lies the art? Like, what makes something, real? And part of me, and because I am also like not just a musician, I'm also an artist too. So I find myself battling with AI in that it does amazing work, but there is no soul because AI doesn't have a soul, so, and I imagine like, there's a certain amount of connection between you and a person that is what art is enjoyed. Like, is it just a pretty picture? Is it just the great sounds? And it's tough. It's a scary thing for me to separate the soul from art. And then what do we have? What would you have like after this? Like if everything did become AI music, if everything did become AI art, and art was meant to connect people to each other, but then if you both look at something, two people across the world see something and they go and they connect to it, then I think art has done its duty, even if it is created by AI. So that's the war that I'm just like, and this does kind of bring that to, I wonder if there is something like being said about AI music, if there's a bigger conversation there that they're trying to have.
Yeah. Because there are actual things, like, I don't know if you heard about them, like the Vocaloids, like Miku, like Kitsune Miku, who's a famous Vocaloid. Like stuff like that's been around for a long time. And it's like, even that, it's like, okay, like that has a big following, a big fan base, just Miku, the NTD itself. And it's like, okay, is that another form of a prehistoric form of what AI could be or was, and then AI evolved into what it is now, which is completely totally separate. It can make it itself and not have to have somebody creating it. It's just one of those questions that's just there and always. And I'm hoping that this anime would also bring those into light, because like I said, the idea of it is that the world of music in this show is run by AI, and now we have a person who's basically taking it back, almost, as you would say. And so for me, all in all, I'd give this a 3 out of 5.
Okay.
So like I said, and the just a bit ghost music, like it's got the stuff that I like and I'm attached to, but I also like the idea and the thought behind it. And like I said, visually it was good. There was nothing too lagging about it visually and stuff. Like I said, it does leave a cliffhanger for me to wait for the next episode to come out. And so yeah, I'm probably this one's gonna be on my watch list for sure.
Next, what is it gonna be? When do these drop then?
Next
Saturday, maybe?
It dropped on Sunday.
Okay.
So I'm assuming probably next Sunday.
Okay.
Either next Sunday or next Saturday. But yeah, hopefully it's a weekly thing too.
All right. Well, maybe we'll talk about it next time, since you and I will watch the next episode.
We'll watch it. Committed.
You know what? Yeah, committed. We'll go ahead and put a small little insert the next time. It'll be like, let's see, what can we call it? Like, next episode recap. Next episode, yeah, recaption. Recaptured. Sounds good. Yeah, we'll workshop and all this. We hadn't thought about any of this.
Workshop, yeah. All right, guys. Well, let us know if you're also committed to the show down in those comments, because as we said, this is a brand spanking new show. So drop those comments. Let us know what you thought about the first episode. Let us know if you thought it was good enough to continue or if it was lacking. Just let us know all that stuff. And while you're there, also let us know how much you're loving this podcast by hitting those likes, hitting those subscribe buttons, turning on those notifications, and dropping those 5 stars wherever you are. Because as we said, we are here every Monday wherever you listen to us, wherever you watch us, such as YouTube, SoundCloud, Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are always there. And you can also go to our website, anime-me.com, where you can not find only this episode, but all the other episodes of all the other animes we have covered. And you can find the links to our socials and podcast platforms. And you can find our merch there as well, guys. Because as we all know, we go to the concerts just for the merch, guys.
Put your shirt on and listen with us.
Put your shirt on and listen with us. Yes, sir. All right. Well, I've been joined with co-host Sal. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
アニメミーでした。これから帰国の旅を始めます。ご清聴ありがとうございました。
I went and tried that new, I guess the Huntrix combo from McDonald's. Have you tried that yet?
Dude, someone just told me about it yesterday. And actually, someone just told me about it yesterday. Because I had asked him, he had said that he had the arch, what is it called? The big arch or just the arch?
Oh, you know, whatever it's called. The one everybody's making fun of him for. I know that.
Yeah. he said it was legit good. He goes, "Oh, dude, it's actually good." I'm like,
if it was good, then why didn't he eat it? Everybody was making fun of him.
Well, no, a friend of mine said that it was good. And then I asked him if he had it again. And he said, "No, I had the Huntrix meal." And I was like, the Huntrix meal? I hadn't even heard of this.
Yeah. That one I knew because I kept seeing a commercial about it.
Did you see, is there a Saja meal too? It's like a breakfast meal?
I think so. I don't know because I
saw an ad
for like lunch.
The reason I asked, I saw an ad for both of them. So
I think might have a Saja meal, but I know the one you get like a big old, it's like a bigger Happy Meal box, but it's all like Huntrix out, and then you get like they have
what is
Huntrix sauce and demon sauce. So it's basically a 10-piece nugget with a large fry, and then you get like the little shaker pack seasoning for the fries. It's like the Ramune or whatever it's called. I guess it's like, I was trying to figure out the flavor of it. It had like a barbecue tangy flavor on it, but I couldn't really pinpoint the actual flavor.
So the Huntrix sauce has got to be sweet, right?
Kind of sweet barbecue. There's two of them. There's the Huntrix sauce and the demon sauce, which the Saja one's the purple one. That one has like a strong ginger taste to it. Not really spicy. The Huntrix is almost like, I would probably say like a sweet and sour spicy, but not overall like spicy.
So Huntrix and the Saja.
Demon, yeah.
Or demon. So the demon one's not spicy.
Sauce. No, it's just purple and
they messed it up. No, they messed it up.
Which that was the one I was like thinking, like, this one's gonna be the spicy hot one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it should be spicy.
The Huntrix will be the chill one. Or I'm just too Mexican to the point where the liberal hotness doesn't affect me.
Maybe that's what it is. It probably is spicy, and you just like.
Because I tend to eat spicy stuff too, not a lot, but just enough to like get some flavoring. You know, you want to have some kick, but I still want to be able to enjoy my food. I don't know, depending on that level of spice, it might not be spicy enough for me.
I was at a function yesterday, and with my wife's family, and they asked me to make.
Hey, she made beans, sir?
No. I'm making guacamole. I'm like, making guacamole. Like, guacamole, okay? Except for, if I were to make it for me, I'm making it spicy, but I can't do it for them. And I'm over here, like, making it. I was thinking, and I'm trying every bit to not, like, make it spicy. I'm like, just don't.
Gotta readjust your
levels. Yeah. I get through it. I didn't make it spicy, but then her sister brings some sort of jalapeno dipping sauce, and they were like, taste this out, tell if it's spicy. And I taste it, I go, no, it's good. But then I was like, but I can't tell, really, honestly. And everybody's all eating the food or eating doing the dips. There's a bunch of dips.
Yeah.
And then we're all hanging out, and then around the corner comes my wife, and she's like choking and coughing. Goes, the jalapeno sauce spices or dip is spicy. And I was like, I thought they were like, they all looked at me, and I was like,
you're like,
I thought it was so we're coughing and like dying. The jalapeno stuff is spicy. I'm gonna die. I was like, she was like, why is it spicy? Oh, dude, it was hilarious.
It's funny. You do get these commemorative cards though.
Oh,
so I got Zoe, and then I guess there's some.
Wait, what's on the other side? Later. Is there anything else on the other side?
Like, it's just McDonald's, Huntrix.
Okay. This not sponsored by McDonald's, but
there is this little card too. Mm-hmm. It's like a VIP thing. There's a QR code right here. I'm not going to show y'all because that's
don't do it.
But yeah, I guess there's something that they're gonna do or release that you go and sign up for. It just says surprise coming.
Yeah, so, that's dope.
I don't know if that's. Hopefully, it's a ticket to a concert. That's cool.
Or maybe that would be crazy, dude. That, or it could be the Saja Boys trying to steal your soul.
Trying to steal my soul. Oh,
Yeah,
I agreed to his terms and conditions. I think App already got that for me though.
Yeah, they already have your soul, dude. They got mine. They got mine. As I'm on my laptop here, my Apple laptop. Take it. There's not much left of it.
Not much left.
Nah, they're gonna send that mug back.